I'm Kendall Crawford.
And I'm Madison Bowen.
Welcome to the October edition of VNN.
And this month, we witnessed history happen right here on our campus as Belmont hosted the final presidential debate before the election.
Let's check out that recap now.
I'm Abigail Bowen, and wow, what a week it has been. Belmont hosted the final presidential debate before the election on Thursday, October 22nd, and it was a monumental moment on campus. After a year of preparation, hard work, and a global pandemic, the Curb event center was lit up on Thursday night as the debate began. While the debate itself was a historic moment, the work that went into hosting the debate has been ongoing throughout the entire year. Every aspect had to be planned, from sending students to the Gaylord Opryland Resort to getting students involved in the political process. For junior Molly DEAKINS, the co-chair of the Student Engagement Committee for the presidential debate, student engagement was her main focus.
Yeah, I think we're very lucky and we realize such a wonderful experience this is, and it's also such a great way to give back to the student body. Our role is to engage students, make sure they're involved in not only the debate, but the political process, being an informed and educated voter as well. So it feels awesome and kind of very rewarding to have such a hand in that and making sure that Belmont students are active and engaged citizens.
Sophomore KEIDRON Turner, the other co-chair for the Student Engagement Committee, enjoyed seeing their work come to life on campus as the debate neared.
Honestly, every day when I wake up and see how much more campus changes because of the debate, like when 2 nights ago they added all the lights to the curb, I was like, oh my God. So I think it's just seeing how much more campus can change towards the debate and just really getting to volunteer for the debate and learning what to do in the next few weeks.
Throughout the week, students played a crucial role in making this debate happen. Student volunteer MADALYN LENAZ enjoyed her time volunteering with the media and production crews and said that the week was all about finding balance and enjoying the experience.
Just kind of being flexible and being patient with myself and trying to balance everything that's happening, because it's not easy to have classes and the debate happening, but it is a really cool opportunity. So flexibility has been a big thing, but a great thing.
While this debate was big for the Belmont community, it also showed the resilience of Nashville at large, said Nashville Mayor John Cooper.
The city will come back stronger than it was before. Everything that we're doing confirms that story going forward, and a little bit of that is the debate. We can do it. We just have to be careful about it, it's appropriate for people to kind of celebrate that progress while performing an important civic duty.
To read more about what was discussed at the debate, head to BelmontVision.com to read Justin Wagner's recap. For VNN, I'm Abigail Bowen.
Election Day is right around the corner on November 3rd, so make sure to make your plan to vote if you haven't done so already.
It's finally fall here and it's starting to get chilly here in Nashville. And that's why the Belmont Ambassadors Organization has teamed up with the Martha O'Brien Center and Shower the People to donate socks to local homeless shelters to keep their feet warm this season.
VNN's Isaac Wetzel has the story.
Throughout the month of October, students are able to participate in a sock drive to help the Nashville homeless population. Earlier, I spoke with President of the Belmont Ambassadors, HALEEMA SHAMSUDDIN, to learn more about it.
So Socktober is an annual drive that Belmont Ambassadors Organization has held for as long as we can remember. And it essentially facilitates this fundraiser where we collect socks that are donated by the students and the staff and the Belmont community for the homeless population of Nashville. And it's usually in partnership with a specific organization that we choose on a given year.
DEVANIE COOMBS, Vice President of the Belmont Ambassadors, thinks that this year's Socktober is more important than ever.
We have a lot of people that due to the pandemic have actually become homeless here in Nashville. Homelessness has actually increased. So this is our initiative as Belmont Ambassadors to not only help the need that has arisen, but also to help the current need that is continuing in our city.
Shamsuddin believes that participating in voluntary service can help students connect with their community.
For me, I think this is about, like I said earlier, just being able to, like Devanie said, serve the community and kind of being able to envision the gratitude and the humility and grounding someone, but also just the idea of being able to kind of leave your daily struggles as a student, especially during this pandemic, and just be able to give someone something or give back to the community that really heals you as a human.
Belmont ambassadors have set realistic goals for the event, ultimately hoping to positively impact Nashville's homeless population as well as Belmont's student body.
We are trying to hit a goal of 1,000 socks, which seems like a lot, but it's really not. It's actually only, well, 1,000 socks. I think really our goal is to, well, I think for me, it's a twofold purpose. So one, we're trying to bring awareness to the community that we're in and giving back to that community during a very uncertain and very crazy time. And the second initiative is to have students serve the community.
For VNN, this is Isaac Wetzel.
It's always great to see Belmont students giving back. And this month for Inside the Song, I got to sit down with Julia PAYMER to talk about her song, Habits.
Let's check out that story now.
I'm Madison Bowen, and this is Inside the Song. I caught up with Julia PAYMER to talk about her new song, Habits.
You never said a word that hurt, but I'm still offended.
Habits for me was kind of a song about acceptance of my past and realizing that past relationships and past experiences really affect my present and my present relationships, and kind of just realizing that no matter how good my intentions can be, like if I have issues, I've got to learn how to work through them.
How would you describe the meaning behind the lyrics of the first verse to kind of fit that narrative?
Yeah, so the first verse is probably my favorite part of the song. And the first verse is kind of just like talking about how sensitive I am and how little things can hurt me really bad, really easily. And I wish I wasn't like that, but that's just me.
Who knows why I said it, probably for attention.
How do you feel that the chorus kind of moves listeners from the first verse to the second verse?
Well, I think the chorus is a good kind of like transitional from the first to the second verse because it kind of explains the problem with all these things.
I'm either gonna break your heart or break these habits. I'm either gonna fix myself or do some damage.
And what is the meaning behind the second verse then, moving into?
Yeah, so the second verse is a little bit similar to the first verse, but I think I just dive a little bit deeper.
And every time I build a bridge, you know that I'll burn it. With all this regret, yeah, you'd think I'd be learning. Well, no one's ever made me change, but you might be worth it.
First time I was like really acknowledging this in myself and being able to take accountability for what I'm doing wrong. And that line is one of my favorite ones in this song. With all this regret, yeah, you'd think I'd be learning. And it's kind of just diving a little bit deeper into my issues, honestly.
And God knows that I know myself and all the hell I can bring to heaven. I'm either gonna break your heart and watch it happen, or break these habits.
I feel like pop music kind of has this stereotype of not being super like important lyrics, and I kind of wanted to change that narrative a little bit. So I'm proud of it because I think it's fun, and I think you could listen to it in a car with your friends and have a good time, but then I think you could read the lyrics when you're alone at night and sad and really relate to it.
For VNN, I'm Madison Bowen. Thanks for watching the October edition of VNN.
We'll see you next time.